What's going on YouTube? Jeans here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are bringing you guys Regieleki on the casual ladder for this Regulation G, H, something like that team, but showcasing Regieleki. I haven't used Regieleki in a good bit. Absolutely love this Pokemon considering it is one of the fastest Pokemon of all time. Very high base speed stat. On top of that, it hits pretty hard on that special attacking side. Now this Regieleki has Transistor as ability to boost electric type damage. On top of that, it's got Protect, E-Web for speed control, Thunderbolt for stab damage, Volt Switch for pivoting, and we got that Focus Sash considering its HP stat. Not that good. Not that good. And defensive stats. Not that good. Really, it's not that good, but very fast, hits like a truck. Great everywhere else besides bulkiness. So the Focus Sash really makes up for that. Now outside of Regieleki, we got Ice Rider Calyrex, really strong Pokemon, especially within the Trick Room, so we're going to be pairing it up with Farigiraf today. Then the three Pokemon to really round this team out is going to be Landorus, Ogerpon, and Urshifu. Obviously, we all know what Urshifu does. Big time physical attacker. Landorus, a big time special attacker with Sheer Force and Life Orb, and Ogerpon acting as that half physical attacker, half support Pokemon with Follow Me, Ivy Cudgel, Power Whip, and Spiky Shield. Guys, you want to run the team for yourself? Another code is at the top right hand corner. And if you do enjoy today's video, don't forget to leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. Without further ado, let's hop into match number 1 showcasing Regieleki on the casual ladder. Match number 1 on its way, going up against a really dope team. Blissey alongside with Fluttermane, Kingdra, Baxcalibur, Altaria, and last but not least, Tyranitar. Now for here, I definitely want to bring in Regieleki and most likely lead it. I am going to lead it. I could end up leading like Farigiraf to kind of pop Trick Room, or I can say screw Calyrex and just go more of a speedier side. I mean, 88 speed's pretty solid, so I'm just going to end up bringing Calyrex regardless. We're not even going to have to pop Trick Room. Or I could Volt Switch pivot out. No, we're going to end up going into these two. We will, however, bring Calyrex, and last but not least, we're going to go Rock Ogerpon, or as I like to call it, Rogerpon. My dog. That's my boy. Absolutely love this Pokemon. Love all the Ogerpon forms, but for some reason, really like the Rock one. I don't know why. It's not even like the best one. It's probably the third best one. I would say the best one's probably Fire / Water. They're close. They're 1 and 2. They're 1A, 1B. And then it goes Rock, and last place is definitely the Grass one. But it ends up going Altaria with Blissey, which isn't too bad for me. I mean, Blissey is a straight normal type, correct? Or did it get a fairy type? I could see it having a fairy type. Let's see. It is just straight normal. Okay. So I mean, from here, I could E-Web just for a bit speed control, but I mean, we should already be fast enough. So honestly, I'm just going to go Electric Terra and try to rip damage into Altaria. And follow through with a Sludge Bomb and just double down on Altaria. I'm doubling straight down to Altaria. I want this Pokemon off the field. I know it has Sing. I know it's going to be annoying. Speaking of annoying, Blissey's going to be super annoying here, just considering how bulky it is. I'm hoping we can just kind of start deleting this left side and then, you know, deal with Blissey later in the match. But T-Bolt's outspeeding. Regieleki should be able to do a ton of damage here. Hopefully maybe KO with his Terra Boost. And it does not, which is why we double down with Sludge Bomb. There we go. Altaria, get it on out of face. Get on out of here, Cloudbird. Go home. Blissey, on the other hand, going to make its first move, and it's going to set up Rain Dance. It's getting dancing with Rain. I don't know what Rain Dance is for. It's probably Hurricane on Altaria is what they wanted, but that's fine. We got rid of that Pokemon. Or it's to set up the Swift Swim Kingdra. That's exactly what it is. So Swift Swim Kingdra are going to be out on the field. I am going to now throw an E-Web across the board. And since Rain's on the field, I can Sandsear Storm without missing, which is really nice. So the Rain actually helps us out too. Doesn't just help out this Kingdra. But honestly, I know Swift Swim Kingdra's flying in speed, but Regieleki still might outspeed it. It's that fast of a Pokemon. So I'm hoping we can outspeed it. I'm hoping we can hit it with an E-Web and then maybe, hopefully, make Lando outspeed. Because Lando's going to die out to any water move that touches it right now in the rain. It's just going to be a goner. It is just going to be a goner. Let's see what they're going to throw at me. Got Regieleki. Showcase the power. I love Regieleki. Just so fast, so good. If you guys didn't play Sword and Shield competitive battles, that's when it was a menace. It was an absolute menace in Sword and Shield. So strong in that format. Really kind of has fallen off in Scarlet and Violet, but still really good. They ends up hard swapping into Fluttermane, so we know their whole team. Photosynthesis is going to activate and boost its special defense, which is actually pretty good for the Pokemon we have on the field. Ice Beam's going to outspeed, Ice Beam's going to fly, and Ice Beam is for sure going to KO us. 4 times super effective with a critical hit on top of that. We don't like that. So Kingdra right now outspeeding everybody. This speed drop's going to work very, very nice. And this damage should still be pretty solid with the Electric Terror. And it is. Beautiful. Beautiful. So double speed drop. Now I can just bring out my boy. Actually, oh, you got the Citrus Berry. We don't like that. I'm hoping Regieleki could just outspeed because T-Bolt should be able to KO the Kingdra. But I'm definitely going in Ogerpon. I'm definitely going in Ogerpon. So I'll bring out Ogerpon. Let me see Regieleki's speed, because if it is outspeeding, which it should, 252, yeah, you're outspeeding. Now I can just go for T-Bolt for the KO there, and then just Ivy Cudgel into the Fluttermane slot, and probably pick up a double KO here. Hoping, right? I'm hoping. 252 speed? Oh my lord. Like, dude, that is absurd. It really is absurd how much damage this thing does. Or not damage, how fast this Pokemon is. I mean, it does do a lot of damage, but 252 speed, like, that's outspeeding a lot of Pokemon, even in Tailwind. See, it's outspeeding Kingdra now. T-Bolt's gonna fly. T-Bolt is gonna pick up the KO. It's gonna grab a crit, too, so we get a revenge crit because they just got a crit. And now Ivy Cudgel's gonna pop. Get it. Get it. Bam. Double KO. Like I said, Blissey's our final Pokemon. Now we can just spam attack that thing, right? Now we can just, you know, T-Bolt, Ivy Cudgel, T-Bolt, Ivy Cudgel until this thing eventually dies out. Here comes Blissey. And it's super bulky, too. So annoying to deal with. We'll do that, and with an Ivy Cudgel. I wonder if they cancel. They do not. So let's see how much damage this does to Blissey. Like, look how bulky that thing is. Special defensively wise. I'm pretty sure its defense is meh. So Ivy Cudgel could KO. Almost does. And he's going to throw a T-Wave here just for the heck of it. The Blissey was just a support Pokemon. Rain Dance, T-Wave. I wonder what other moves it had. But, oh, it had leftovers too. Just such a bulky Pokemon. Its HP stat is ridiculous. It really is. And now we just go for another T-Bolt, another Ivy Cudgel. And that's going to be a game. They're either going to cancel the match or Regieleki is going to take out this poor Blissey. It's up to them. Are they going to let their poor Pokemon die out? Good move. They canceled the match. Same opponent here for match number 2, and we're going to try something completely different. We're going to lead Regieleki, but we're also going to lead Farigiraf here. Something I really do like because I can set up Trick Room pretty handily here with them and then swap into my Calyrex. I do like that. That is something I do like. So I'm going to end up going into both of them, and then, wait a minute, we messed up. It's got to be Farigiraf, and then Calyrex, and then last but not least, we just roll out with Urshifu. Yeah. I mean, close combat by itself is super effective into T-Tar, Blissey, and Baxcalibur. Really good, and if they're doing anything like they did last game, they're probably setting the rain. Maybe. I don't know, but same opponent. We're trying something different here. We showcased Regieleki really well in that last match. Now we're just going to showcase it as more of a back-end Pokemon. We're going to try to Volt Switch Pivot right off the rip while setting up Trick Room with Farigiraf. And then we all know who's going to come out after that. Then our Ice Rider Calyrex gets going there. We got Helping Hand on Farigiraf. We got Glacial Lance. We'll just send it through, and I don't know. I don't think he has much to stop that. I don't think they have much to stop that. We'll find out. We shall find out. Baxcalibur, T-Tar pop out here. Okay, that's not terrible. Not terrible. Who should I Volt Switch into? Probably Baxcalibur. Yeah, I'm thinking about actually maybe T-Tar. T-Tar is gonna be pretty bulky in the Sandstorm for special defense. You know what? Yeah, if that's the case, we're just gonna send it into. Yeah, no, we're going T-Tar. So we'll send T-Tar, and then we will just trick him out. The only thing that sucks about Regieleki being so fast is that I try to Calyrex is going to take damage because it's just going to outspeed. It's going to Volt Switch Pivot first and foremost. Chances are they're going to attack Regieleki, especially because this is the same opponent and they just seen the power of this Pokemon. Let's see, Volt Switch pivoting. Bam. Doing about -5. Like I said, super bulky on the special defensive side, especially because of the Sandstorm. From here, though, give me the Calyrex. Bring it on out here. Hopefully they're not going for a Dark Move in that slot. That would be a problem. That'd be a big-time problem. Let's see. High Horsepower flies. That's fine by me. We soak really well. And Crunch is going to fly and do a ton of damage, but luckily we're able to soak. And now I get off Trick Room. Beautiful. Trick Room is here. Alright, so we executed exactly what we wanted to do. perfectly there. Now all we gotta do is just go Glacial Lance. We have Ice Terra. What's my Terra type? It's water. We're just gonna keep our typing then, and we'll go Helping Hand. Helping Hand, Glacial Lance. Come on, a combo that's old as time, right? Now it is. I mean, it's getting real old. Dominated in Sword and Shield. Now it's dominating here. Really, really powerful. I actually low-key, like, as much as like Sword and Shield wasn't that good of a game, its competitive play was a lot of fun, and it was really good in my opinion. I do like Terror types. I really like Gigantamax. I thought Gigantamax was really good and really balanced. But wow, T-Tar's actually slower than... T-Tar's actually slower. This might bite us here. But yeah, T-Tar's actually slower. That's crazy. But I pick up the KO there. Really nice. If anyone's slower than Calyrex here, it's going to be a tough time for us. This could be a tough time. So there's a nice KO. He ended up protecting the Baxcalibur, so he survives another turn. Hopefully he doesn't bring out a Pokemon who's slower than this Calyrex. 88 speed. He probably has somebody who's slower, which kind of sucks. Bring out a Speedster. Bring out a Speedster. Blissey's not a Speedster. But Blissey might not be able to attack me. I'm going to go for this, and I'm just going to Foul Play into this slot. Just in case this Blissey is slower and it has an attacking move, it might KO my Calyrex. So instead of going for Helping Hand, I'm just going to go for Foul Play. Double down to Baxcalibur. Rain Dance pop, so he gets rid of the Sandstorm. Don't mind that. Don't mind that. Foul Play gonna launch. Bam, doing solid damage for Foul Play. And Glacial Lance launches. So I could have went for Helping Hand, but this should do great damage. It does KO the Baxcalibur. Blissey down to red. If I would have went for Helping Hand, we would have won this one easily right here. But let's see. I think Blissey's just support. I think Blissey is just for support. It seems like it. I think they have one more Pokemon, right? Yeah, it's going to be Kingdra, which is totally fine. I should just be able to Helping Hand and win this game. Unless, again, Blissey has an attacking move, which I would not want. So, that would suck. Let's do this. So we should have like 1 or 2 turns left in Trick Room. Should just be able to take the cake here, right? Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Let me just pick up this KO, because once I use Glacial Lance, I win this game. I'm +2 on attack, plus with the Helping Hand boost. It's just gonna do a ton of damage. There's Helping Hand. Blissey, do not KO my Calyrex. Do not be that person. Do not. That's fine. That's fine. He ends up protecting Blissey. But from here, Glacial Lance is gonna launch here. Thank you, Trick Room. And we're gonna say bye-bye to Kingdra, because there's no way it's surviving this. Get it on out of here. Get it on out my face. Yo, this team is so good. This team is so good. But there's Blissey. Once again, the final Pokemon. It has Protect, Rain Dance, Thunder Wave, and I couldn't tell you its last move. I haven't seen its last move, so I'm hoping it just doesn't have another attacking move. So we can just go Glacial Lance, and we can just go Psychic here and win this game. Yeah, I don't think it has an attacking move. This Blissey, we've just been torturing this thing. We've just been torturing this Pokemon. But Glacial Lance is going to hit through the Paralyze, and that's going to be game number 2. We're 2-0. Match number 3, different opponent. Let's get it. Going up against the Alolan Persian squad, alongside with Garchomp, Comfey, Kalamura, Pheasantipity, and Rock Ogerpon. Regieleki we're definitely going to bring. We're not going to bring Calyrex just because I can easily win this match with Calyrex. So we're just going to be doing something a bit different. We're just going to go Ogerpon with Lando and Urshifu in the back end, making life a bit easy for us. But yeah, we could really, realistically just go in the Ice Rider Calyrex here and probably just steamroll our opponent. But we're not going to do that, considering this is a Regieleki video and we're showcasing Regieleki. So we did great so far with it. And Persian's going to pop out here. And one thing I do know about Persian is it does learn Fake Out. So he's just going to get a Fake Out turn here, which honestly I don't really like. He's going to Fake Out my Regieleki most likely. So honestly, just protecting is probably my call. So I'm going to protect, and I'm just going to go for an Ivy Cudgel into Persian. Maybe it might not use Fake Out, but I'm playing it safe. I'm going for protect. Especially because if he's going to Fake Out, it's got to be in the Regieleki, right? It's got to be. I mean, I would Fake Out Regieleki. It's just such a threat that maybe they don't see it that way. Maybe they don't. But Persian's one of those Pokemon where it's like, you learn Fake Out kind of weird. Like, you wouldn't really put 2 and 2 together if you haven't burst Persian a couple of times. But Alolan Persian in Sword and Shield was not bad. I mean, I think people used it like nichely, but still, they definitely used it a lot more in Sword and Shield than it was in Scarlet and Violet. But I end up protecting. Are we going to see Fake Out? We are, and it is into the Regieleki slot, so great read on my end. Got this all day, baby. Got that all day, and I'm outspeeding Agricultural launching Persian, taking a ton damage. You're gonna end up setting up a Sandstorm here. Sandstorm's gonna kick up, which I don't mind. I don't mind it. From here though, we're just gonna T-Bolt and honestly just go for another Ivy Cudgel into the Persian slot. You give me no reason not to. Spiky Shield's gonna pop. That's totally fine. And T-Bolt's gonna get blocked. With that, Ogerpon should outspeed this Pokemon, right? It does, and it is gonna pick up the KO. So bye-bye Persian. Beautiful news. Persian gone. Get it on out my face. It's kind of funny, like Alolan Persian looks so much more like cartoony, right? Than regular Persian does. It's kind of funny. Van's been throwing out Garchomp here. I can't T-Bolt that, but I can still T-Bolt Glamora and honestly just keep ripping with Ogerpon. But we'll switch over to Power Whip. So I'm just going to keep the offensive pressure up here. Just keep sending it. It's probably going to hit my Regieleki with a ground move, but it's fine. We should deal a ton of damage here. And actually, that soaked it really well. Power Whip flies, and that's great damage there. So there's that. Dig is going to pop out here, so I can honestly just protect Regieleki this next turn. He's poisoning me. So he's going for stall. So most likely he'll Spiky Shield here and try to get rid of Regieleki. Do I just let him get rid of Regieleki? Honestly, no. Actually, I don't know. Would I follow me the dig shot? Maybe. Is that a thing? Honestly, Protect's just such a simple play. And then we'll rip Ivy Cudgel in this slot. It's just, we know Dig's coming this way, right? I knew it was Spiky Shielding, but I had to attack. Like, we know Dig is popping out this way. I know that for a fact. Like, if you're not digging my Regieleki, I'll run this match. I'm telling you right now. I'll run it. See? Told you. Very easy read. Like, insanely easy read. One of the easiest reads of all time. The Sandstorm's gonna buff it. Chilling here. And from here, I guess we can honestly just double down on Glamora at this point. Because Glamora's been going every other turn, just protecting, just trying to stall out a little bit. So if I could just dump on Glamora and get that out of the way, that'd be nice. And then Garchomp can maybe just go for another dig or just protect. That's perfectly fine. So we'll get rid of Glamora while he protects. Solid turn for us. T-Bolt gonna launch. Bring it down to half. A little bit more than half. And Ivy Cudgel are gonna finish it off. They probably feel terrible. Nothing's worse than when you protect the Pokemon and you just get double down on the other side. It's like so heartbreaking because whenever that happens, you're pretty much in a bad position, right? It's just so heartbreaking. Like, all right, I'm going to protect. Someone's probably attacking me, and then nobody attacks you. And you're like, oh, my Lord. If I would have just attacked that turn, I could have been sitting in such a good position, but happens. Happens to the best of us. I'll tell you that much. It happens to the best of us. So Comfy's going to come out here. Final Pokemon. I'm not worried about Comfy at all. I can just, keep ripping T-Bolts and just Ivy Cudgel and Garchomp. And they cancel match. So 3-0 for today's video. Completely dominated with today's team. So guys, rather quick video showcasing one of the fastest Pokemon of all time, Regieleki. This team, insanely strong. I mean, you got Farigiraf and Calyrex for the Trick Room side of things, and then you got Regieleki with Landorus, Ogerpon, and Urshifu, just straight meta Pokemon, doing meta things and grabbing ourselves a 3-0 perfect record. But guys, that is going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like button for me, and if you're new here, click that big subscribe button so you know when all of my videos go live. Seriously, you guys rock out. Make sure you spread positivity today, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.